nervous. We organized, y'all. We have grown. We are organized. This feels so weird. I have not done this in so long. First of all, peace, beautiful souls. What's up? It's your girl, Albamarina, aka Alba, aka SeaOfMarina. If you are new to this channel, what is up? All right, can I get some energy? Because I got a lot of it inside of me, okay? Oh my God, it's been some time, per usual, y'all. I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna do better for me, okay? This is what this video is all about, honestly. If you guys have been rocking with me for a minute, what's up? Gang. I appreciate y'all for still being subscribed, honestly, and just commenting on whatever I post whenever I have posted in the past, all right? I've got my notes over here because I do want this video to be a lot more thorough because I owe you guys at least that, and I owe myself an explanation to why I haven't held myself accountable, to be quite honest, especially on this channel. If y'all know, I've been on this YouTube channel for a minute, probably 7-8 years, like extremely inconsistent, and it's time to change that. Oh, and I just also want to point out, I was inspired by Jackie Ina's video on why she had took a break from YouTube for some time. I feel like us creators, a lot of us have had burnt out. Regardless of where we all, small creators or larger creators, just creators in general, there's so much change in the world and so much happening constantly individually in our lives that it feels like you always have to put something out just to be somewhat relevant. And I don't want to ramble too much about it, but I really just appreciate her transparency and honesty, and it reminded me of why I even made this YouTube channel in the first place. I'm not gonna cry. I mean, if I cry, will y'all cry with me? But I feel like I also owed it to myself to be transparent and also just speak everything that has been on my heart, in my life, in my, like, everything's just been so heavy for me for the past 2 to 4 years, I would say now. So it's time to be transparent with y'all, all right? It's just, that's that. Where's my water? Hold up. The first one is I was afraid of being categorized. I'm gonna be completely honest. Ever since I've joined YouTube, and I've joined the YouTube community in the era where it wasn't as large and popular. It was just a place to like share whatever you like to share, like any interests, how-tos, whatever worked in your life. Natural hair was super big on the YouTube community when I joined, and makeup and fashion and all of those beautiful things that we all enjoy on here now, that is a little bit oversaturated, but enough room for everyone to create, right? So from the jump, I was just really afraid of being categorized into like natural hair community because I had a lot of hair, and I was just like, oh my God, do I just gotta make hair content to actually get a following and like build a community on here? Like, I mean, like, I like hair, but like it's not my everything that I want to do on here. Or makeup, like, do I need to just focus on the beauty section of things? Like, I love makeup, but I don't want that to be like just my focus. Or when it comes to vlogging, like, y'all know, if y'all have been here for a minute, I love sharing my vlogs. Like, that's a big staple on my channel, is my lifestyle, traveling vlogs. And so I felt like I just was afraid of being categorized, so I just decided to stop throughout time. And that doesn't really help anyone with building community, and it doesn't really help me with being consistent and also learning what I do like and what I don't like to share, you know? So that was like my number one thing, was just like, oh, damn, everybody has a niche. When I started YouTube, everything was about niche. Oh my God, if you didn't have a niche, you weren't gonna make it. That was it. So I definitely was in my mind about that, like, well, I don't have a niche. Like, I like a lot of different things. Come on. Okay, so my second reasoning is because I wanted to just understand the life balance of social media and living, right? So I didn't want to be one of those people that everything was like I had to get recorded, or everything that I was doing or sharing or experiencing, like I had to record it, or I was missing out on sharing this experience and sharing what I've learned and sharing what I was doing. And I took a lot of breaks because I was like, yo, I need to like focus on my life. I need to focus on my career. I need to focus on all of the great happenings that are happening in my life and be excited about them off camera and off social media. So a lot of those moments in between time was like, yo, like, I just need to tap out real quick, and hopefully I create some type of inspiration or find some inspiration through just not being consistent on social media, period. Like, and I would do breaks between YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. I definitely took a break from Facebook as soon as I turned 18, y'all, like after my gap year or during my gap year program in Brazil. If you want to hear more about that, actually, like, comment below. Let me know if you're a fan of gap years. I just wanted to be unplugged and focus on the now and the present. Like, it was just such a major thing for me. Like, I just didn't want to get sucked in by the internet. Now, honestly, the third reason that I've been MIA and inconsistent on my YouTube channel is I just felt like I didn't have the support that I wished for or wanted so bad. With sharing my life already, being in the public eye since I was younger, throughout my pageant days and modeling days, and then transitioning to acting, like I felt like that was all I shared, and I wanted this channel to be so much more profound in getting to know me in my spiritual journey, in my artistic expression journey, and also just like living life. So I was really looking for a support system throughout all of these years to balance out wanting to share and knowing that it was okay to share and not having to share everything all the time. And I lacked really hard on that, really hard. And I mean, from like family members that I wished I had the actual support, but in that time I didn't know what that support looked like. So I had to go through those things to understand specifically what it is that I really want in a relationship when it comes to family, friends, community, career. And I was in and out of depression so freaking much. There was a lot of denial about that on my part because I felt like, oh, I am such a strong Black woman. Like, I've never thought I got the world in my hands. Like, whatever comes to me, like, I'm a rocket, point blank, period, right? So with that type of energy that I've always had growing up, like, I'm a survivor. Like, I'm gonna make things work. I'm gonna make it happen regardless of what gets thrown at me. I couldn't accept to be in a dark place in the roller coaster emotional waves that were happening. And I fell into really dark places for a good amount of years, and like I just didn't know how to get out of it. Oh, and I felt like things were just piling up heavy. Oh my God, I am a multifaceted artiste, entrepreneur, person, and I felt like I wanted to do everything and be great at it. And it didn't matter like the time or like what I was doing, where I was at in the life. I was like, I want to do it all. Like, and I want to show everybody that I can do it all. Like, I had to prove it to myself and to the world that like I can handle mad shit on my plate. And it's not even just one plate. It's like 10,000 plates that I'm trying to fucking balance at the same time. So all of that eventually bursted into, girl, sit your ass down. This is major. I've been doing a lot of healing work and personal growth work, and some of my past relationships really made me doubt what I bring to the table, and those projections of those past relationships had me questioning my value, questioning what I bring, questioning my energy and my light. And that shit is tough when you're going through that and you're feeling that, because you feel like you're not worth anything, or your voice is not even worth being shared to the world, to share your experience. So I started to really get into my head, Lord Jesus. Oh my God, I really was in my head about like, oh, so much time has passed. Are people even going to want to care about like things that have been going on in my life? Or like, does it even matter to share like a old video from months ago that I've recorded? Like, ain't nobody checking for me. YouTube is always going to be there. Like, there's somebody else doing that. Like, what makes me special? So I kind of lost that confidence that I really had built for myself for so long to want to do whatever it is that shit I want to do in my life, period. And it made me feel really, really tiny and really small. And I had to step away from that. And I had to really look at, what is the issue here? Like, why am I feeling these things? And why am I letting those projections affect me to that extent? Because I am important, and my journey and my voice is important, and I fucking matter. And the last reason I've been MIA on YouTube, y'all, and super inconsistent is because I've always wanted to rebrand, right? So in wanting to rebrand comes all of this inner chatter and you viewing everyone else that has been around you on social media and their growth and all of the wonderful opportunities and collaborations that they've like been able to do. And you're just like, fuck, I feel so stuck. Like, I feel like I want to share so many different things, like so many parts of me in my life, and I don't know how to do it a certain aesthetically pleasing way. Oh my God, aesthetically pleasing really bugs me out. Oh my God, especially when it came to Instagram, y'all. I felt like the Instagram world had collabed with my YouTube world, and then I was trying to make both of them fit and make it happen. Like, it wasn't happening. They're two different platforms. They do different things. And YouTube for me was always more of a journal, vlogging, sharing platform. And so I tried to transcribe that on Instagram through writing, which I love to do. I'm a writer. And I got lost in the sauce, y'all, straight up. Like, I felt like I was trying to always reinvent how I wanted to present myself for other people. That was the core issue. And I was afraid of, what are people going to think about me? What are people going to believe about me? How am I going to be perceived? And I didn't want that to be like my core movement. You know what I mean? Like, I just didn't want that to be why I was creating content. And I wanted to create content for me and for fun and to like enjoy sharing things with you guys. And like, that's where it started. And I still wanted to keep that, but I just didn't know how to shift that while I was also changing and being okay with that type of change. And also not accepting that everything that I do like isn't going to be perfect. And that's totally fine. And with practice and with trying again and again and again, things are going to get a little bit better. And like, I'll start to understand what it is that I really like and what works for me and what I love to share and what I love to talk about. And I shunned myself from that. I blocked my blessings, y'all. That's really what it is. I got into my head and I let the outside world define what my voice and my platform meant for me. And that was major because it was happening all the freaking time. And it took me some time, and it took a lot of reflecting, and it took a lot of meditation as well to silence those wants and needs from others. Cause fuck, it will break you down. It will bring you down in a space that is not fun and not necessary. Because at the end of the day, you gotta break that habit, that old pattern. You gotta break that. And yes, everyone is doing something on social media, and it feels like there's never space for you because there's so many people and it's so oversaturated. But in reality, there's always room for everyone to win. Point blank, period. And that doesn't mean that whatever your ideas and your views are, that they don't matter, because they do matter. And this is the ultimate reminder for myself, y'all, because, child, the amount of times I had this conversation now, we here again. That being said, I no longer want to feel like I'm living in fear of sharing my life, of sharing moments and really great epiphanies and ideas all around being an artist and expressing myself through art, through painting, through writing, through music, through acting, through whatever it is that I need to just share. I no longer want to hold myself back. So I'm letting it go, y'all. Today is September 13th. It's my favorite number. We are in the midst of the end of the full moon in Pisces, and we are in hella retrogrades right now. And honestly, I'm in a space of creativity and exploring that, and I really want to push myself to just get out of this darkness and this depression that has been really holding me down for a lot. I don't want to cry, but the tears are coming because your girl is always emotional. All right, my voice is important, my journey is important, I'm valuable, I am constantly growing in my confidence, and my light matters. That being said, your girl is back, and I'm here to hold myself accountable. Definitely comment down below and let me know what type of content you guys want for me, what kind of questions you guys have. Yes, I still am in LA, so I'm always down to share more experiences about what I've learned with living here, and also how do you hold yourself accountable and get out of your funk during your transitions. I love you guys so much. Do not forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Peace and love, y'all.